And then something happened that we never
Right there,
expected to ever
Look at the
happen.
camera.
So things have been really busy lately. With school about to start and summer coming to an end, I decided we needed to get away and clear our heads from all the craziness of the big city below. Unfortunately, due to scheduling issues, we could only get away for one night and couldn't really do a full camping trip this time. So we did a day trip. Unfortunately, we ran into our first snag. There was an accident up on Angeles Crest that kept us held up for about 10 minutes. Being one of the most dangerous highways in Southern California, this happens frequently. But man, what a classic car to get wrecked. Bummer.
You have arrived.
So we decided to come back up to Buckhorn, since we know the place so well, and we only had a few hours. It's really interesting to see it change throughout the season. Today it's definitely a lot warmer and drier than it's been in the past. On occasion, they will close this campground down due to the fire danger. So we were able to find a campsite, but not our preferred one. It was pretty busy though at the campground, being Friday midday. Everyone was showing up for the weekend. So we gotta set up our camp now. But first, I need to pay for our campsite. Pretty much works on this honor system. You fill out this envelope, put your money in, put this part in your car, put the little slip on the post, and then drop your payment off in the payment box. Pretty easy. And the rangers come and collect about once a day. Getting our day campsite set up here. Getting our cooking stuff. We've got our grill, we've got our stove, and we're gonna get the water set up here. Still like the way that setup works. It's pretty nice. Like somebody running a generator over here or something. I'm like, I don't want to be a Karen, but you know, that's, come on. Damn. I don't know. I'm gonna get this hammock set up. Well, yeah, this is how it goes.
This is very low.
I'm touching the ground. I feel like we just need to stretch it out. Just sit like this all day. Except I'm getting kind of hungry, so. Just kind of creep a little from them.
I said help!
I couldn't help. Anytime we come to these high altitudes, look at the box. Look at that bag of chips. It's expanded the air inside. Because the air is less dense up here.
Oh, baby.
Well, no one said filming yourself was very easy. I just trucked up this hill. So I had to get away today. I just, you know, it was very hectic down in the city at home. I mean, we're getting our street resurfaced this week, so it's been like constant onslaught of noise and everything. Today they're doing the repaving, so between the noise and the smell of hot tar, definitely needing a break on the mind. I've been editing nonstop. And, you know, school's getting ready to start again, so we're not gonna have this free time like we do now. There's always something so relaxing about coming up to the forest, and I think it's one of the only times that I actually, like, I feel like there's no anxiety. There's not that constant pressure, that overwhelming So for me, getting away, even for a day, a few hours it's nice. It certainly helps when you're in such a beautiful place. Hanging out in the sun here. Kind of taking a little cat nap. Madison's over here crocheting in the hammock. Guess she likes to do. It's a sunflower, let's see. She's been crocheting in the hammock, so she made this sunflower. It's pretty neat. Layered petals. There you go. So Savannah's collecting some rocks, some things for her little turtle.
Yeah, I'll show you my turtle.
It's a stuffed animal. And Stella's laying down on the ground here taking a little nap. She's relaxing for once. So this is the first time that we've brought Stella out like this.
Here's my turtle.
Honestly, we don't even go to parks with her very much or anything. She's a pandemic dog and she's very reactive, so she reacts to a lot of people, a lot of things. Which sucks, because it makes it very hard. But she, she's not a bad dog. She's just very reactive. So we thought, since it was just us coming up for one day, not staying the night, that it would be a good place to test out taking her with and see how she does. So.
Yeah. Oh no. No. High, too high.
Stella, that's Madison.
Too high. She caught it?
There we go.
Oh no. Ah! Too high.
Stella, you gonna help
Too high.
Stella gonna help push. Okay, so another thing that I'm working on while I'm up here is taking photos of these products. Now, as some of you probably know already, I am an advertising photographer. That is my day job. So I'm taking these product photos for this company called Sparkbox, and they make portable power generators. So similar to the Duracell and the EcoFlow that I was working with for the last couple of months. This one is a little different though, and getting ready to launch. So I'm not even sure if I can show you this part of the video, but if I do and you see it, that means that I got approved and it was allowed. But yeah, I'm taking these product photos. I'm not paid by the company. I'm checking out the product for them and seeing what it's like, because they know that I have some experience running the EcoFlow and the Duracell and that stuff. So, but yeah, it's a kind of a cool product. This one is 1,000 watt hours. So it's a little bigger than the EcoFlow and twice as large capacity than the Duracell. But there's some things that I'm still a little iffy about. I'm gonna give them some insights and give them a review, of what I've done with this. But yeah, they make a bigger unit, and that is the Sparkbox 3000. And that thing is 3,000 watt hours. So that's meant to compete with like the EcoFlow Delta and those kind of products, the big ones. So seems to do everything. I'm just not sure I'm so hot on the style of it. I can't give too much information out right now, but yeah. Unfortunately, I'm having a problem with my tripod right now. If you can tell, it's pretty wobbly. You can see it's falling off. So the internal screws on it are messing up, and kind of sucks, but hey, that's life. That's the way it is. So I can fix it. I took it off, but I do not have the tools with me. So when I get back home, all it takes is a couple of, hex wrenches. It's good to go. But yeah, it's not the most fanciest tripod, but it was pretty cheap. It's very light. It's fun to take up camping because it's so small and light, but it's also not limited on size. It's not a tabletop tripod. It goes up to like 6 feet. So, you can't ask for more with that. You okay, Stella?
Today we're going on a walk with my dog. You probably already saw that. I look so weird with my hat on. I should take out my hat.
Okay. So yeah, what we're doing right now is we are on a walk with the dog, me and Savannah, and we're checking out some of the other campsites. There's not that many here at Buckhorn. It's like maybe 38 sites total, 40 sites, something like that. But there's these ones at the end of the road, 36, 37, 38. And they're just very secluded because they're at the very end of one of the dead-end roads. And so you get like hardly any traffic unless someone's coming to your campsite, you know, something like that. So it's kind of cool though. It's very peaceful. And you're really like in the forest. The problem is you got to park your car in a dedicated spot, and then you've got to take it and hike in your stuff. But it's not that far, maybe 50 feet. So it's peaceful though. I'd probably camp here, just to, like, have my privacy. So yeah, that is one of the things that's like really neat about this particular campground is the way that they've laid it out. It feels super roomy, but it's not. Everything is fairly close together and kind of backs up to each campsite, but in a way that it doesn't feel like you are just sharing your space with everyone. You really do have your own little areas, and it's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's not for you. Probably break your leg. Yeah. It's not about deep enough. You just probably would break your leg. I think we're going to make some hamburgers. Now again, I did what I did last time. Pre-season them and put them inside of a plastic bag, but it looks like my plastic bag is leaking slightly, so that's all right. And then we got some cheese. Got some cheese to stick on the top. That's gonna work out good. And then I think what we need to do is make some baked beans. So let's get that started. It's one of those things when you're camping that it's very easy to forget. And that is your can opener. I did not forget mine though, so. He's looking at you. He's resting. Got the beans in the pot, less mess, less to clean up. What are you talking about? What?
Keep saying the weird thing. It was like when you're eating lamb and you can like kind of taste like farm.
Okay, gross. And also,
Well, when have you eaten lamb?
Never.
and also,
I've once. I took a bite out of one once.
what?
Like a lamb burger that you had.
Doesn't really make sense, does it?
Madam,
When you when you have lamb and you could taste some farm.
madam. You said clouds
It
though.
was at.
We're actually using a propane fire pit. I didn't bring any firewood, and I didn't go and collect any, or else I probably would have fired up the wood burning one. But I did get that fire pit like a week or two ago at Aldi. It was on clearance, so it'd be great for like dispersed camping or something where you don't have your dedicated fire pits. So I got these flashlights the other day. They're made by Farpoint. So here's this headlight. I mean, it throws a lot of light out there. You can rotate it up and down like this. Oh. I really do like it. Like you place it down, it's a nice, even light. It doesn't blind my glasses, which a lot of them do. I'm trying to get to the s'more makers. And it feels pretty comfortable in the head, unlike some other ones I've had.
Oh, yeah.
The battery pack's in the back, so it's not too bad. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll link it down in the description. And then I also got this flashlight. It's another one from Farpoint. Maybe you can see it. It's made by Farpoint. It says 4,000 lumens. I don't think so. It's more like 1,500 maybe. But it's still pretty bright. That's off of 9 AA's though. That I don't like. All right, we're gonna try it out. See? And overall, I don't think they're bad lights. But again, if I can find this one, I'll link it in the description.
Yeah, I forgot.
Don't overstep that stick. So one of the other things that I brought with me on this trip was my guitar. And I always find playing it brings a lot of peace. It's almost like a meditation. I enjoy playing it around the campfire. Now, I'm not the best guitar player or anything, but it is enjoyable. I oftentimes will bring it around our fire pits at home and just play some tunes.
Do you know the audio?
Yes.
Shut up.
How many songs are in my head, dude?
So we were having a pretty good time listening to the different songs on the guitar.
Let's go! Daddy!
And goofing around and having some good laughs. And then something happened that we never expected to ever happen.
Look at the camera.
Stella! Our dog Stella had reacted to another dog that was walking by on their way back to their campsite. And she decided to run at full pace, and she snapped the entire harness that she had on.
Still works.
Thankfully, she only went to the side of our campsite and no farther, and stood there and barked. But it was scary, and my guitar ended up in the fire for a second.
I don't know.
But no worries, the guitar is okay.
Jesus. Stella's like, oh, you made me get in trouble, girl.
It was that other dog over there.
Oh. Come here. Stella!
But she didn't go up to them.
You got in
About
trouble.
10 feet.
Gosh, you got in trouble. Stella, you got in trouble.
Okay, we're at 10:02 now, so I guess we should start packing.
Yeah, it was just an hour ago.
All right, well, that's the time now. We got the car all packed up. Took us like an hour to get it packed up, so kind of longer than I wanted. We need to get faster at this, but you know, it is what it is. Kind of wish I brought a tent though, just so I could stay the night, just so I don't have to do all this at nighttime. Just do it like in the morning or something. But, you know, it is what it is. That's all part of the fun, part of the adventure, you know. Anyways, it's been an interesting day. All right, well, if you like this video, check out some of these. I think you're gonna like them a lot. And we'll see you guys in the next one.